first time I saw the Verisure brand was actually when I was in my favorite cafeteria in Italy back in my student days. And the owner was basically my good friend. So one day, seeing this Verisure protected by Verisure sign every day, someday I asked him, of course, about what is this about, this sign about, and then he tells me about why he is using it and how it's creating value for him. And it was actually an interesting moment because I would have never imagined that this business is being done by an external company for them as monitoring the alarm systems. So I made my research and it's actually an interesting business model. And then after a few years, I just found myself working for Verisure. I started 1.5 years ago as a reporting and planning manager in operations team. I basically work for operations sub-teams, which are maintenances, customer care, and operations excellence, and monitoring teams. So I'm working collaboratively with all those managers to develop their business intelligence needs so that we can use the data in a smart way to actually perfect our operations. In companies like Verisure Germany, we are quite young, so that means we are constantly growing. And a growing company gives you, of course, growing opportunities as well. So you grow as the company grows. So that is the reason there was a lot of occasions where I had to involve outside my own position as well, such as I was the interim manager for operations excellence team for a few months, which gave me the opportunity to actually involve in IT projects and improve my management skills and polish them a little bit. The latest growth opportunity is actually a fresh one. It's about the RPA initiative that the group is providing. It required a leader of Center of Excellence for such kind of an initiative, which I was the closest to this BI field and the RPA developments. And I'll work with a developer colleague of mine, and it has a good future in Verisure. So I feel like it will definitely add new things to my skill set. So what I like about my job is actually you need to be someone who is in both technical side and the business side, and you're someone who is in the middle, and you need to understand both of the sides and actually come up with some kind of analysis and insights as a result of those analyses, which are actually being used in really high-level decision-making, like strategic decision-making or any kind of operational improvement initiatives. And as a BI person, when you see your insights being used in such kind of decision-makings and actually improving the business, that gives you a good satisfaction overall. I lived in 4 countries over the past 6 years, so for me it's quite of a journey. So exploring new cultures, meeting with a lot of people from different backgrounds. And Verisure is kind of a melting pot of those different backgrounds as well, which is actually when you see this kind of an organism working perfectly together, it is just amazing, and I feel like I'm fitting to such kind of an organization myself as well, because I enjoy learning from new colleagues, like different backgrounds, and anyone you talk to can give you a different perspective about life or about your work. So we actually are managing this quite well, and it's pretty amazing to see this and be a part of it. Actually, my background is also very diverse. I started as a material scientist. I involved in a lot of quality-related studies, and then management and marketing. So I also have a lot of different backgrounds. So I think I am good at talking the languages of every different area of the business. And we have really high quality people to whom you can share your knowledge and to learn from each other and make really good brainstorming and good sessions together, which is why actually I feel like I am a good fit. I think we all have a bit of the characterful characteristics that is perfectly prepared by the company. But the one that I wanted to point out about myself is being a self-starter and proactive. because in companies like Verisure Deutschland, who is still quite young and in the startup phase, I think it is really important to take responsibility about the things that you think that will create value for the company and for the customers as well. Because being a laid-back person and a personality in this kind of a startup and really fast-growing company would be actually a negative point, and things will not go as fast and as good as it's supposed to be, I think. I'm Emre, I'm Charaktervoll.